everyone, welcome back to Clarissa's Kitchen. It is almost Thanksgiving time, one of my favorite holidays of the year, and I just had to make a classic pumpkin pie dessert. It is gluten-free and paleo, and the perfect amount of sweetness. Like, you know when it's sweet but not too sweet? Like, that's my type of dessert. And I love the flakiness of the crust, but it also has a really great texture to it, holds the pie filling together. And the pie filling, it has this creaminess and this sweetness level that is like the perfect bite to any type of topping, like whipped cream, ice cream, more cinnamon, or more pumpkin spice. So whether you're gluten-free or non-gluten-free, I promise you, you will love this pie recipe. And I would give it extra thought when you are asked to bring a dessert or an item to a gathering. Definitely make this. Trust me, you will not be disappointed, nor will the people that you'll be serving it to. If you're a fan of pumpkin pie, or just a fan of pie, make sure that you give this video a thumbs up. Also subscribe to my channel right down below and hit the notification bell to be alerted for videos I post almost every single week. Now, without further ado, let's get on with the recipe. First, we'll preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit or about 180 degrees Celsius. Then in a food processor, add 2 cups of blanched almond flour, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, a half teaspoon of baking soda, 1 egg at room temperature, a 1/3 cup of melted coconut oil. And yes, I know you're gonna say that's not melted coconut oil. I used coconut butter instead since I didn't have that on me. So make sure it's melted coconut oil that you use. Add 3 tablespoons of coconut sugar, which I forgot to video this part. Then I found adding a 1/3 cup of honey adds the perfect taste of sweetness to the pie crust. However, this is optional if you like it to be less sweet. Then add a teaspoon of ground cinnamon and then pulse together until the dough forms into a sticky consistency. I wish I had a pretty pie dish, but all I had were the small classic pie tins that I've had for years. Goes to show how often I eat pie, right? It's okay though, because I love that rustic, classic feel and look to my pies anyways. Make sure to grease the pie dish with coconut oil or butter. Then press the dough in the pie dish, and it's best to use your fingers. Make sure the dough is also a 1/4 to a 1/2 inch thick all around. Depending on your type of oven, bake for 10 to 15 minutes, keeping an eye on it towards the end. You want to bake the pie crust halfway done since it will finish baking once we will add the filling. After 10 to 15 minutes, take the pie crust out of the oven and let it cool while we make the pumpkin pie filling. Now it's time for the filling. In a food processor, add 1 can or 15 ounces of pumpkin puree. Then add 2/3 cup of coconut cream, and the coconut cream usually is separated in the can so you can easily scoop it out. However, mine looks more liquidy because I accidentally left it in the car in the hot sun. Then add 2 eggs, 3 tablespoons of arrowroot powder, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of pumpkin spice, a 4 teaspoon of salt, a 1/2 cup of maple syrup, then pulse until well combined. Pour the filling into the pie crust. There may be extra filling left over, but follow my Instagram at Clarissa's Kitchen to see how I made another recipe from the extra pie filling. My Instagram handle is listed below. As always, the full recipe, instructions, and tips are listed in the description box below. Then pop it in the oven to bake for 45 to 55 minutes until the pie can do what I like to call firm jiggle dance. Then fridge for 2 to 5 hours or overnight before serving. Now drum roll please. And there you have it, an easy, healthy, paleo, and gluten-free pumpkin pie recipe. I added some salted caramel gelato topped with more cinnamon, and wow, I ate the whole pie in 2 days, no joke. I officially turned into a pumpkin pie lover. The texture of the filling reminds me of a creme brulee, and the crust really holds itself together. But that ice cream though, what was really sold me. So if you enjoyed watching this recipe, please make sure to give this a like and subscribe for more recipes to come. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time in Clarissa's Kitchen.